Hello, hello. Whew. Welcome to Tabata. I'm going to share my screen for a few moments here. Maybe. Alrighty. So welcome to Tabata. We got 12 o'clock on the dot. We're going to leave this up for a minute or two as folks are coming in. Just leaving this up for another 30 seconds or so. All right. Stopping my screen share here. Okay, so welcome to Tabata. My name is PD. I'm coming at you from Boston College Campus Recreation. Why does my video keep not pinning? There we go. All righty. Before we do anything else, I'm going to share the Spotify playlist link in the chat. There we go. So if you're following along with me, I will let you know when to get that started. For Tabata, one Tabata is 8 rounds of 30 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. In this class, we do 4 different Tabatas. I like to mix it up each time we come into a Tabata class. Today, we're gonna work on one Tabata 3 times through, and then we're gonna switch it up for a core Tabata. So our first Tabata that we're gonna repeat for 3 times, got a little bit of cardio, got a little bit of strength, got a little bit of arms, a little bit of legs, all kinds of good stuff. And then we will hit the ground for core for the last Tabata. So if you are following along with the playlist, we're gonna get that started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit it. All right, let's get to warming up. So to start, we want to stretch off hip flexors, coming down into a lunge position, driving the hips forward. We want to feel a stretch in the front of the quad here and inside of the front leg here. Start to think about your postural muscles squeezing in between your shoulder blades. Start to think about breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And switch legs. So again, leaning forward into this stretch. Front of the leg here, inside of the leg here. Thinking about posture. Awesome. Coming into a standing position, we're gonna go with some torso twists. Heels right outside the hips, twisting the torso side to side. You can unlock the ankles, unlock the hips, but I want most of the rotation coming in through your upper back. Working out the T-spine there. We get a little T-spine opener in our Tabata today, increasing the flexibility right around the upper part of the back. All right, moving the hip flexors a little bit more, taking the knee from the inside to the outside. This one's called open the gate. I want you to act like you're stepping over a chair or a stool. Get that knee up nice and high. Awesome. Continue to think about your breathing. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Switch the direction here. Taking the knee from the outside to the inside. Closing the gate. All right. One more each side here. Alrighty, we're gonna go for some leg swings. We are gonna work some hamstrings today, so a little special warm up. If balance is an issue, you can hold on to something to swing your legs, but we're gonna go forward, nice straight leg here, forward and back. Whoop, see, my balance is an issue today. I gotta hold on to something. Forward and back here. And then we go side to side with this swing, from the inside to the outside. Hit a couple on each leg and then switching legs, forward to back. Good stuff, good stuff. And inside to outside. All right. Moving up to the upper body, we've got some arm circles. Take the arms out wide, squeeze those fists together. Nice small circles going forward. Stay nice and light and loose on the feet. Just to make sure you don't get cold. Medium circles now. The tighter you squeeze your fist, the more you're gonna work up all the muscles below your elbow. Those are important for a couple of moves that we're gonna be doing today. Nice big circles now. Let's find our full range of motion. Still going forwards with our circles. You can almost feel a stretch through the collarbones across the chest. Awesome. Taking it backwards now, full range of motion. Warming up that upper body. And nice medium circles now. Again, we're squeezing the fists to warm up the whole arm. And small circles. Should be feeling a fire in your shoulder joint. All right, shake those arms out. Now, here's what we're doing. You see this a lot. Swimmers use this to warm up their upper body as well. I just want you to relax your shoulders. We're swinging the arms together and then back apart. Getting a little bit of stretch across the chest. Continuing to warm up that shoulder joint. Now, I'm still squeezing in between my shoulder blades, so my posture is staying nice and proud here. All right, and then last thing we're gonna do, similar concept, we're just gonna use this for the T-spine. So I want you to sweep the hands back. As you sweep the hands up, we wanna brace the core, take a nice little back bend at the top. Again, I'm bracing my core, so I'm bending through my upper back instead of my lower back. Warming up the T-spine. 3, 2, and 1. All right, should be feeling nice and loose, nice and warm through both the upper body and the lower body. Gonna check and make sure here. Okay. All right, now our first Tabata. As I'm showing the exercises here, feel free to keep moving around, keep stretching, keep warming up, especially anything that feels particularly tight. Exercise number 1, we have a sprawl. So that's a burpee without the push-up at the bottom. We're gonna jump back, jump in, and jump up. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Options here, walking. Step it back into a plank, step it in, and stand it up. Just like that. Any option is a good option there. Exercise number 2, we've got a repeater knee. Low impact cardio move right here. I want you to plant one leg. With the other leg, we're coming across the body, bringing knee to hands. Now we're gonna switch at 15 seconds here. I am already out of breath. It's gonna be a good day at Tabata. Exercise number 3, we've got the skater jump. So big jump side to side here. I'm driving off the outside of my foot. Low impact option, hamstring curl. So with the hamstring curl, I'm just taking my heel back towards my hips. I can involve my arms or not, up to you. Exercise number 4, we've got a push-up series. So we're gonna go a close grip push-up, mid-range push-up, and then nice and wide. So down on the ground, we can go knees, toes, or knees under hips. We're going close grip, take a hand width out, push up, go out even wider for that push-up. Check out the knees under hip option right here. Elbows are going back. I'm still keeping weight in my hands. I'm still doing all 3 push-ups here. All right, exercise number 5. We've got a high knee run. Sprinting, knees up, chest is proud, low impact, we can march it out. Exercise number 6, lateral lunges. So we're building some single leg strength. We're building some mobility in our hips. Nice big step out wide. sink into that lunge, and then shift to the other side. So we got a nice wide stance, sinking hips back and down, trying to keep the back flat, chest proud. Exercise number 7, this is our T-spine opener. So I want your heels right outside your hips, slight bend in the knees, slight bend in the hips, back is nice and flat. Hands start together in the front of your body. We're gonna open up, let your gaze follow your hand as far as your back will let you, bring it back in, and then switch. So I'm bracing my core to make sure that this part of my body stays stable. The rotation is happening in my upper back, my thoracic spine. Exercise number 8, we are working a commando. So you can do this on knees, toes, or knees under hips. We start in a plank position, going down, or start in a push-up position, going down to a plank position, coming back up. Try and alternate which arm steps up. And the goal here is to keep shoulders and hips square to the ground. All right, that's our first 8 exercises. We've got that Tabata 3 times in a row. We're gonna take a minute and a half in between each Tabata. Grab some water, have it nearby if you need it. Listen to your body as we go through it. Let's do it. Checking one more time for, all right. I'll start our timer off. We are getting started today with sprawls. 10 seconds, we're going for those sprawls. So it's like the burpee without the push-up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Now remember, we have this Tabata 3 times. So use this as your warm-up round. We're getting used to these exercises. Check out the walking option here. Walk back, walk in, stand up. Still a good option. We're getting out into a plank position. We're standing all the way up. That's where the heart rate kick comes in. 3, 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest here. Next up, we have our repeater knee. We're going one leg for 15 seconds, then we're switching it up. Going in 8 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Repeater knee. Coming across the body. You're planting that front foot. Feel your core work to bring your arms and your leg together. We're switching in 2, 1, switch legs. So my other leg is planted. I'm crossing the body with the opposite leg. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Take these as fast or as slow as you need them. 1, time, rest. Whew. Exercise number 3, this skater jump or the hamstring curl. Either way, we're working single leg strength, we're working explosiveness, we're involving the hamstrings. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Here we go. If you were jumping, you want to drive through the midfoot and the outside of the foot. You want to jump over a puddle, maybe an ice patch. Either way, get over it. Option here, hamstring curl, working the same muscles, getting that heart rate up. Either way works. If you want to take the balance out of it, you could do that as well. Good stuff, good stuff. Stay with it. Keep breathing. And time, take that rest. Next up, we have our push-up series. So down on the ground, we've got narrow, mid, wide for the push-ups. So you're walking your hands out, one hand width each time. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. Narrow, mid, and wide. Then reset. Now for each push-up, I'm squeezing in between my shoulder blades, and my elbows are going diagonally back. So I don't want my elbows even with my shoulders, no matter what option I'm taking. I want them behind my shoulders. Good stuff, good stuff. Stay with it, use whatever option you need. Time, take that rest. Next up, we've got our high knee run. So either high knee run or high knee march, up to you. Listen to your body, you know it best. Whew. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hiding run, hiding run. Whether you're running or marching, I want you to get your knees at least to hip height, and I want you to work those arms. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Spring away from the floor with your feet. Keep that chest nice and proud. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades and breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our lateral lunges. So I recommend going ahead and starting in a nice wide stance. So my heels are way outside my shoulders. Toes are pointed forward. Slightly out if that's comfortable. Go. Hips go back and down over one leg, and then they go back and down over the other leg. Now, you may feel a stretch on the inside of the straight leg. That's okay. Keep sinking those hips back and down. Keep the chest up and proud. Now, check out the knee. I want it to be in line with the toe, but I don't want it to go over the toe. So my hips are still sinking back and down. This is a very challenging mobility builder. You got this. Keep breathing. Time, take that rest. Next up, we have our T-spine opener. So heels into the hips, slight bend in the knees, slight hinge in the hips, flat back. In 5 seconds, we're going. Our hands start straight in front of us. Go for it. Open it up as far as you can. Bring the hand back, switch it up. Now, as you do this, you may notice that you can get a little further on one side than the other. That's okay, that's why we're doing this. Pull your belly button in towards your spine. Brace your core and keep your hips still. Rotate through that upper back. You're gonna start to feel it in the lats, right under the armpit. And time, shake it out, arms and legs. Woo! One more exercise in our first Tabata. We have the Commando, plank to push up. You can do this on your knees, on your toes, or with knees under hips. Whatever option is right for you, take it. 2, 1, go for it. Plank to push up, and then back up. Try and alternate the arm that steps up. Most importantly, keep your hips and shoulders square to the ground. Try not to rock the body here. Again, pull that belly button into the spine. Good stuff, good stuff. Almost there, almost there. And time. Take that rest. We have a minute and a half to rest here. Take a lap. Make sure you stay nice and light and loose. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Grab some sips of water if you need it. I'm gonna reset our timer. Now, you've already seen all the exercises. So, second time through, let's try and take them up a level. Whether that means going faster, whether that means trying a different option, or maybe on something like a lateral lunge, it means going slower with more control. All right. We got about 40 seconds left in our rest. Heart rate should feel like it's coming back down. 30 seconds. We're headed for that same Tabata the second time through. Remember, we've got this Tabata 3 times today before we move to core. All right, we got 15 seconds. In 10 seconds, we're starting with those sprawls. So that's the burpee without the push-up. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Jump back, jump in, jump up. Remember your walking option right here. Stepping back, stepping in, standing up. When you step in, try and put heels on the ground. Good stuff, good stuff. Whatever option, whatever speed works for you. Oh, my legs are burning. 3, Take that rest. Nice work. Next up, we have our repeater knee. So remember, we got 15 seconds on one side, and then we switch 15 seconds on the other. Big breaths, hands on the hips if you need it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Repeater knee. Bring your knee and hands together. Feel the core activate. Keep your back nice and flat. Good posture through this move. Switch it up, other leg. Here we go. Woo! Little sneaky burn in the glutes. That's what I'm talking about. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we've got skaters. So skater jump side to side, or our low impact hamstring curl. Remember, any option is a good option. I just want you to stay moving the whole round. Go for it. Skaters or hamstring curl. You got it, you got it. If you're skating, jump over that ice patch. Jump over that puddle. Hamstring curl right here if you need it. Again, just taking my heels back towards my hips. Good stuff, good stuff. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Whew. Hands on the hips if you need it. Hands above the head if you need it. Next up, push-up series. Narrow, mid, wide. Each of these push-ups puts a focus on a different part of the upper body. We're working it all today. Go for it. Narrow, mid, and wide. Reset. Check out the knees under hip option right here. You can also do knees or toes. Pick whatever option works for you. We want quality reps here. If you feel your shoulders creeping up towards your ears, pull them away. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Time. Take that rest. Next up, we have our high knee run. High knee run or march, totally up to you. Remember, take breaks when you need, sips of water when you need. Listen to your body through this workout. It's a tough one. Go. High knee run. Whether you're running or marching, work those arms. Get them involved. You got it, you got it. Knees up to hip height. You're gonna put your hands here as a target. That's okay with me. Remember, marching. Good work here too. 8 seconds, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take that rest. Whew. Almost through Tabata number 2, team. Next up, we got lateral lunges. Take that nice wide stance. Whew. Toes pointed slightly out, mostly forward. 3, 2, 1. Chest up, hips back and down. Go. Changing sides here. We're shifting from side to side. We're coming back up in the middle. We're keeping our back nice and flat. Chest is proud. If you need a place to look at where the ceiling and the wall meet. There we go. Nice job. Drive through the heel. Try and sit those hips back and down a little lower each time. And time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our T-spine opener. So you should feel this start to work in the bottom of your lat and in this muscle right under your armpit. It's gonna help with that mobility. All right, heels under hips, slight bend in the knees, slight hinge of the hips, flat back, hands out. Let's go. So we let the head follow the hand because those muscles are all connected in the upper back. So if we leave our head down here, it takes away some inches of mobility. We want all that we can get. Good stuff, good stuff. Remember, we're keeping the hips nice and still. Rotation happening through the upper back. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Time, rest. Last round before we take another break. We are almost halfway through today's class. Commando is next. Plank to push up. I reverse that every time. Plank to push up. There we go. Ready? Let's do it. Knees, toes, your knees under hips. Goal is to keep the body nice and still, nice and stable. Pull your belly button into your spine. Pull your rib cage down towards your pelvis. Lock that core in. Try and alternate the hand that steps up. Good stuff, good stuff. Staying with it, staying with it. And time. Woo! Take that rest. We have a minute and a half to breathe here. Woo! Hands on the hips if you need that recovery. Hands on the head. What these things do is expand your chest, give your lungs more room to breathe. Grab some sips of water. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth if you can. Much better oxygen uptake that way. Your recovery is going to be better if you can get some breath in through your nose. Woo. Every class I forget water, and every class I regret that. Don't be like me. Take water. Stay nice and light and loose. Maybe you take a lap around your room. Keep breathing. Okay, team, we got 40 seconds left on our rest. We've got this Tabata one more time, and we're gonna hit the floor for a core Tabata. So your last big cardio peak happens right here. Make this count, you got this. No surprises, you know all the exercises. All right, we're going in 15 seconds. In 10 seconds, we do sprawls for the last time. Woo! All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Sprawls, jump back, jump in, jump up. See if you can explode off the floor. Walking option here. Step it down, step it in, step it up. Any option is a good option. Get through it. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. We got 10 seconds. Nice work, nice work. 3 seconds. Make it count. And time. Rest. Awesome work. Little pat on the back. You're done with sprawls. Next up, we have the repeater knee. 15 seconds on each side. Woo! Hands on the hips if you need more air like me. 2, 1, let's go. Repeater knee, bring it across the body. I know it's hard. I know we're getting tired. I know we're out of breath. Keep pushing. We're gonna hit the floor next. We got this. Switch sides. Finish it out, finish it out. Last time you're gonna do these. Glute is working. Quad is working. Shoulders are working. Core is working. Time, rest. Next up, skaters. My legs feel like jello. I know yours do too. We got this. Skater jumps or a hamstring curl. Up to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Big skater jumps. Use the arms for momentum. Jump over that ice patch. Drive through the outside of the foot. Option here. The goal. Keep moving. You got this. Whew. My hamstrings are screaming at me. That's okay. They can keep screaming. I know they're working. Good stuff. Good stuff. 3, 2, 1. Time. Rest. Whew. Next up, push-up series. Narrow, mid, wide. The last push-ups of class today. 5 seconds. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. Go. Narrow. Step it out. Mid. Step it out. Wide. Slow and controlled is a challenge here. Take whatever option you need. Get quality reps. Triceps. Chest. Shoulders. We love it. Stay with it, stay with it. Time. Woohoo! Good stuff. Rest. Next up, high knee run. We got 4 rounds left in our last standing Tabata. Grand total of 2 minutes of standing work. Then we got core. 2, 1, high knee run. Let's go, let's go. Run or march. Up to you. Keep moving. Get it done. Chest is proud. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Engage that core. And don't forget to breathe. 10 seconds. Come on. Come on. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Yeah. Pat yourself on the back. Last big cardio move. Done. No more. Next up, lateral lunges. Big step. Nice wide stance. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Take those hips back and down and switch sides. Now, if you're only getting a little bit of a bend right here, that's okay. Get used to the movement of sitting your hips back and down like you're sitting on a chair, your couch. We're just working on that movement. As you get more comfortable, you're gonna be able to go a little bit deeper. Keep that back nice and flat. Chest stays proud. Woo! Time, rest. 2 more exercises. Next up, T-spine opener. This is a great one to do if you've been sitting down all day with hunched shoulders. This is gonna open you up. All right, heels under hips, slight bend in the knees, slight hinge in the hips, flat back. Let's go. Open up, come back, other hand. Again, you should feel the bottom of your lat squeeze. You should feel the muscle under your armpit squeeze. It's your serratus anterior. Very important for posture, very important for T-spine mobility. Rarely ever trained in isolation. That's what we're doing here. Stay with it. Time, rest. 1 more move in this Tabata. Commando. I'm gonna do it right this time. Plank to push up. There we go. Knees, toes, or knees under hips. I'm gonna take knees for this one. 3, 2, 1. Go for it. Remember, we're locking that core in. Pull the belly button to the spine. Pull the rib cage towards the pelvis. Check out your knees under hip option right here. I'm still bracing my core. I'm still working my upper body. Alternate the hand that steps up. Good stuff, good stuff. Almost there. Whew. Time. Sit back. Take a rest. Awesome work. All right. Now, if your heart rate's going crazy right now, stand up for a little bit, walk around, breathe until it gets back under control. Grab some water, grab a rest. While you're doing that, I'm gonna show you our 8 core exercises. We've only got this one time through. First exercise is a Superman, because posture and your back extensors are part of your core. Laying down on your stomach, we wanna squeeze and lift legs and arms together and then release back down. If your lower back is not feeling it today, just go upper body here. Taking the chest off the mat. Exercise number 2. We've got a boat hold. So we're gonna sit on the meaty part of our hips here. I'm gonna take my shins up so they're parallel to the ground. If this is enough for you, that's fine. If not, extending the arms forward, we hold here with a nice flat back. Exercise number 3, I'm bringing this closer. We've got seated rotations. So again, sitting on the meaty part of the hips, legs out in front of you. We're taking hands together and we're rotating from one side to the other. If you want a little bit of a challenge, you can take your feet up off the ground. Exercise number 4, we've got a side plank hold. Lots of ways to do this here. This is on the hand with staggered feet. I can also go stacked feet. I can also go one knee down. I can take any of those options on the elbow as well. Do what makes you feel comfortable here to hold it for 30 seconds. Exercise number 5, we've got flutter kicks. Hands under the lower back, feet 6 inches off the ground, we flutter. The closer you can keep your feet to the ground, the more this exercise targets the lower abdominals. Exercise number 6, side plank hold on the other side. Number 7, we've got the classic sit-up. So, going from all the way down to all the way up. I like to throw my hands forward for a little bit of momentum. It helps me out. Option here is just to go with a crunch. Just a little bit, taking those shoulder blades off the ground. And then our last exercise of Tabata today, we're gonna hold the front plank. Knees, toes, on your hands, on your elbows, whatever makes you feel good, whatever helps you hold that plank for the last 30 seconds of class today. All right, heart rate should be feeling like it's come back down a little bit. Join me on the floor. Let's finish off Tabata with some solid core work. In 10 seconds. Where did my music go? There we go. Can't do core without music. In 10 seconds, we're hitting the Superman. Lay it down on your stomach. Arms out, legs out. Go. Squeeze. Lift the glutes. Lift the legs. You're squeezing the glutes. Either way. Squeeze in between the shoulder blades. Take the chest off the ground. Take the quads off the ground. Again, if you're feeling this in lower back, take the legs out of it. Just squeeze between the shoulder blades. Keep breathing. And time. Flip it over. Next up, we have our boat pose hold. So remember, we could go here, we could go here, or we could combine them. Totally up to you and what makes you feel the most comfortable. 3, 2, 1, go. So if I'm holding, I want to make sure I'm squeezing between my shoulder blades. I'm knitting my core together, knitting my rib cage together. Remember, lots of options. We can take the feet down. We can take the arms down. We can keep them all up. We've got 10 seconds. Keep breathing. You got this. You got this. 2, 1, time. 20 seconds to rest. Next up, we have our seated rotations. So feet on the ground or hovering. If you're wanting a little extra challenge, hands are together. We're rotating side to side. 3, 2, 1, let's hit it. From one side all the way to the other. I like to touch the ground on each side to make sure that I'm getting the full rotation. Take these as fast or as slow as you need to. Hold that belly button in towards the spine and breathe. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. 10 seconds. You got it. Stinky bird in the quads here. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Time. Take that rest. Next up, we have our side plank hold. So pick which side you want to go first. Again, we could go elbow. We could go hand. We could be on a knee. We could go staggered feet or stacked. Totally up to you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for it. So I'm up on an arm and I'm doing staggered feet. So my top leg is in the front. Now, no matter what option you're using, feel the fire in the oblique. Pull the belly button in. Keep the hips in line. Not too high, not too low. Whoo! 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Time. Take that rest. Whew. All right, halfway through our core Tabata. Next up, we have our Flutter Kicks. You're almost there, team. Lay it down on your back. Hands underneath the lower back for support. And go. So we're pointing the toes. Breathing, fluttering those feet back and forth. We want to stay 6 inches off the ground or lower. That puts the work in our lower abdominals instead of our hip flexors. Woo! Try and press your hands into the ground with your back. Stay with it. Keep breathing. Time. Whew. Good work. We're going to our other side for that side plank hold. 3 exercises away. 5. Taking whatever option you need to here. 2, 1, go for it. Holding right here. Again, you can go to your elbow. You can put one knee on the ground. But I really want you to keep your hips in line. Your core is tight. 15 seconds, I'm on fire. Whew. Stay with it, stay with it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Oh my goodness. Fire. Sit-ups next. So either a full sit-up or you can go for a crunch where you just take shoulder blades off the mat. Up to you. Going in 5 seconds. Go. Now again, I like to throw my arms forward when I do the full sit-up because it gives me a little bit of help, a little bit of momentum. Option here is that crunch. So just taking shoulder blades off the mat, that's it. Do whatever makes you feel successful, whatever makes you feel comfortable. 5 seconds. And time. Whew. The last move of the day coming at you. We've got a front plank hold. That's it. That's all she wrote. 30 seconds and we're done. Elbows, hands, knees, or toes. Let's go. Coming up. Hips are in line. Body is a flat line, whether you're doing your knees or your toes. Spread the weight through your fingertips if you're on your hands. Pull your elbows towards your toes. Light up your quads. Squeeze your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. Take it all the way down to the mat. Rest your forehead on your hands. Now I want you to get your breathing back in check. Breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Feel your belly expand against the floor. Feel the power in your breath, the power in your core. While you're here, give your body thanks. That was tough, that was tough. And you made it through. Whenever you're ready, roll it on over onto your back. Whew. I want to plant both feet on the ground. Going for a figure 4 stretch here, so take one leg up, over, and then press that knee away. You can use your hand here, but make sure you're not pressing to the point of pain. We want to feel a stretch in the hip flexors, but we don't want to feel any pain. Ooh. Good stuff. Tabata team. Making it happen. Switching legs here. Up, over, and push away. Woo-hoo. Whew. Heart rate should be coming back down. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. When you're ready, roll it up into a seat. Stretching the hamstrings, bring one leg in, one leg out, reach towards that toe. Now, our heart rate did some crazy stuff this class. We put it in a whole bunch of spikes. We let it recover a little bit, then we brought it back up. We did all of that on purpose. That's going to create an awesome post-exercise effect. It's going to elevate your metabolism for the rest of the day. You're going to feel more energized. You're going to feel accomplished. You should feel accomplished. Getting through this, moving for 45 minutes is a huge accomplishment. Please make sure to refuel your body, hydrate, stretch, treat your body well. It does great things for you. All right, making our way up to a standing position. Oh. One arm across the body for a shoulder stretch. I try and grab behind the elbow joint so I don't stress out that joint. And switching arms. Little shoulder stretch here, clasp the arms at the back, pull, breathe. Shaking the arms in, the legs out. Big neck roll, one way, and then the other way. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tabata team. My name is Petey. Again, this is BC Campus Recreation. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, requests, shoot me an email at petersrx@bc.edu. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you next time. Bye.